Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
I find it peculiar that, unlike during the last meeting, Saren is not talking to us over radio or whatever to defend himself.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
Yeah, because I have to say, bringing back the Reapers that want to eliminate all life in the galaxy, you know, the place where Saren is, kind of a flaw in that plan, isn't there? Nevertheless, based on the vision that we've seen some fragments on...
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
Might be.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
We could help.
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle, those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
That's because, as we've established, he's a shithead.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Commander.
We gain Spectre bonus, Spectre training, charm, and intimidate talents unlocked. We also leveled up, because we gained quite a lot of experience from doing that. Now, what you can see here is that this has unlocked some more charm points, as it said. Putting points in charm and intimidate gives you discounts as well, which is kind of nice. Not that it makes that much of a difference, but we also gained Spectre training as a new skill for us to waste points on, which does quite a lot. It increases health, accuracy, effectiveness of all attacks and powers. And also it grants the Unity ability, which restores dead squad members for 15% health and 40% shields. I still insist they're not actually dead when they get taken out during combat, because I do not believe in resurrecting people during combat. Or shortly afterwards. Either way, kind of unlikely. They're just get incapacitated, and Unity will revive them. It's not as useful as it sounds, though, because they get restored with such limited health and shields, they tend to get killed again fairly quickly. Especially because squad members, the main reason they die is because they have a habit to stand out in the open, rather than behind cover sometimes. Anyway, I think I will put a point in my engineer skill and inspector training. Ashley, combat armor, fitness, and Tali gets shotguns and machinist. Okay, so now we can head to the docking bay, meet Captain Anderson there, and after that we can actually leave the Citadel, should we so desire. However, we're not done yet. There are more things for us to see and do here, and I do want to do those before we leave. Someone is standing here who was not standing here before. A man named Gareth. Let's see what he has to say.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
Sometimes.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
I'm a Spectre, not a Coast Guard.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
Well, if we have the chance, I don't see any harm in looking into it.
Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
And of course that gave us a new assignment, UNC Privateers. A man named Gareth asks you to look for his missing brother. Gareth fears his brother's ship may have fallen victim to privateers while traveling through the strenuous system. So as soon as we can leave the Citadel, we can go after that. But there are a number of things left to do here, like I said. Some areas we have not yet visited. And some more missions or assignments that we can do. And because of my lack of skills in shooters, I want to make sure I level up as much as possible before we actually start doing combat heavy stuff again. Let's see what the elevator ride brings this time in terms of conversation.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
The survey team has gone missing, and you saw the journal icon flash up there. So yes, this random news report has just revealed to us another assignment that we can go after once we leave the Citadel. UNC Missing Survey Team. UNC stands for Uncharted. It refers to assignments that are on random planets rather than any of the main locations in the game, such as the Citadel. Now, one of the places we haven't been yet before is across the bank of this artificial lake, which is the financial district containing the bank where we could meet with Barlavon. Well, we can still meet with Barlavon there if we want. There's also another shop there, and a consort that we've been hearing so much about, so let's go and check that out. To pass by the relay monument, because we already know what Ashley has to say about that.
The Protheans obviously understood the aesthetic value of the mass relays, something we Quarians have learned to appreciate during our wanderings.
I guess. Let's see if there's anything of interest here, or at the very least if there are any keepers for us to scan, because that is of course still an important assignment. Well, not really, but still. It gets us XP and credits.